I had this argument with you the other day, and I remember seeing that scene again. I looked it up on YouTube. That scene where he got shot with all that power, was that all the stones being activated?
Yes.
I don't remember the scene.
Yes, it was every color was being shot at him. Thanos shot the entire Infinity Gauntlet at Thor.
Oh, and when Thor threw the hammer
Thor
through
his axe or hammer, whatever it was, right through it and stabbed him in the chest. So you just went through every Infinity Stone.
Yeah, that makes sense because it was after all the Infinity Stones were there.
Yeah.
But because that was basically the Thanos killer, that weapon.
Right.
So
it's Stormbreaker. It's got like an effective damage against Thanos specifically.
I don't think that makes Thor the most. I think he's
got the best tools for the job.
Yeah, it's going to take all the Avengers that are left to beat Thanos. I mean, it's not going to be a one-on-one fight between Thor and Thanos.
No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that Thor has cemented himself after this movie as one of, if I'm saying, I believe it is,
Avenger.
The
He's
most
definitely
powerful.
The most badass Avenger on the market right now.
And he stole the movie.
I mean, it's him and Hulk. It's definitely him and Hulk, or 1 and 2, as far as in this movie universe.
No, he's over Hulk. He beats Hulk.
I mean, he didn't.
Look at Thor Ragnarok. He beat him. If what's his name?
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum's character didn't stun Thor. Thor was winning that battle.
Yeah, I mean, because that was a Thor movie. It all depends on how these characters are written, who's writing for them. It's not like it's an actual fight.
I'm just saying that.
I'm not going to argue. I love Thor, and like I said, Ragnarok's my favorite Marvel movie.
I'm just saying, from how they wrote him, he looks incredible. And speaking of that, I want to know what's happening with the Asgardians, because Thanos killed half of them, and at the end of the movie, he kills half of the universe. That snap of a finger, right? So does that mean half of the Asgardians that are alive still are dead also?
Listen, anybody who died...
this is too much death.
Anybody who died after the snap is coming back. We established that. It's anybody who thinks that Black Panther is dead for good is an idiot and shouldn't listen to this show anymore.
Real quick, I'm just going to go over all the people who are dead. I'm just going to read them
dead?
off.
Okay, well, let's go over the people that are dead and most likely not coming back.
Yeah, okay.
Vision.
So Vision's, he's gone.
He's gone. Loki. See you later.
Gone.
Idris Elba.
Gone.
His name is
Heimdall. Gone. Yeah. Here's a tricky one.
Gamora is coming back.
Yeah. The Collector.
They didn't show his death on screen.
We don't even know.
I would assume when Thanos went to his planet, he was dead. But again, I don't think anyone's dead in anything unless you see their corpse.
Mm-hmm. Or until you see them
fade away. Which is why I'm so sad on Gamora's not coming back.
Yeah, but again, such a pivotal character. And again, the connection between her and Thanos. It's a weak cop-out. To me, the fact that you could bring people back from the death takes away any sadness.
Why I think that's not going to happen is because I don't think with the power of the Soul Stone, I don't think you can bring it back because you had to give her up to get it. Now, what would the point of having such a sacrifice for the Soul Stone, what point would that serve if you could just bring them back?
Who knows? Maybe Thanos can say, "I'll give up my Soul Stone to bring back Gamora."
Well, what's being alluded to in the movie, I don't know if you caught on to it, it's kind of like, if you didn't think about it, you're going to miss it. He, after snapping, killing everybody, he goes into that's the Soul Stone that he's in.
Yeah.
Right? That's like the plane of the Soul Stone.
And he sees baby
Gamora. So the thought is that her soul is in the Soul Stone. She's in the Soul Stone, and that's what's powering it.
So if they break the Soul Stone, her soul gets released.
Yeah, it's going to be something corny like that.
Something stupid
like that. The fact that, it's such a Dragon Ball Z thing, like, Goku's dead for the 80th time. Let's wish him back.
My favorite thing is I was actually reading a Spider-Man Dr. Doom comic. There was this panel. Speaking of the Infinity Stones, it was Spider-Man was like, so essentially these Infinity Stones, they're really just the cheat codes to the universe, aren't they? And Dr. Doom goes, that is a crass but not entirely inaccurate description.
And that's actually going to end our spoiler talk. So I want to talk about more spoilers next week.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we didn't even get to the halfway mark of this movie.
And I have more characters that we're going to see coming back too, that I definitely think we should talk more about, like what we're going to see from them and everything.
So there's a ton Avengers talk. I mean, again, next week, I think the last half hour, we should try and do the 20 minutes again for kind of finishing off the second half of this movie.
Yes. Or we can go see it again this week. We should try and do that.
I would be down to see it a third time.
But before we do, let's go over these Avengers 90s reboots.
I don't like a lot of them.
But we can recast if we don't like them.
Okay. And also we can cast WHPC
That's
people.
what we're going to do.
That looks so much fun.
I know my Captain America. He's one of our co-hosts, Joe, for The Squared Circle.
Oh, why?
Dom Arbolino.
Who else would be Captain America
that
here?
Foot.
The last one, he can't be Cap. He's got a commitment to the Foot Clan.
What's he in the Foot Clan?
He looks like a foot.
By the way, you guys are listening
I love
to
you, Dom.
You guys are listening to Nerdvana here on 90.3 WHPC, the voice of Nassau Community College. Colton Murray, Justin Grieber, Joe Ritter. We're recasting the Avengers with 90s actors.
Okay, so they have Brad Pitt as Captain America.
No, I don't agree with this.
I don't mind it. I don't agree.
Bucky is John Stamos.
He's got the blue eyes.
Wait, we're getting there. Go on the list in order. Come on, sir.
Captain America, Brad Pitt. I mean, can you think of anyone from the 90s that would be a better Captain America?
Brendan Fraser.
No, he's going to be Star-Lord.
Okay. All right.
So that's fine. I don't
list.
think it's bad. So you said Stamos as Winter Soldier. I love John Stamos, but I couldn't see Uncle Jesse in the Avengers movie. I'm sorry.
I would. It's hard. Who would I want Captain America to be? I don't think I want Brad Pitt. I want Brad Pitt to be Thor.
No, Brad Pitt's so tiny.
I know.
Chris Hemsworth's like 6'4", 270 pounds.
It's fine.
Brad Pitt's like 5'7".
Anyone but who they have. I don't like him there.
Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah.
Oh, he's great.
I don't like.
I think he'd be good as Thor. All right, but we're going out of order.
Grow his hair out.
All right, so let's do.
And shave it off and look like that. Currently,
He does.
Let's go with Winter Soldier, John Stamos.
I'm down with that.
I'm not down with that. Though.
Why?
I am not as well.
He's too Uncle Jesse.
But who cares?
He's gonna be like Scarlet Witch. You can't
How do you
drive
know that?
the Avengers.
How do you know that?
vehicle.
He could pull that out.
I don't see it. I don't know who I would cast as, Bucky. I can't really think of any. Maybe Ralph Macchio.
Ralph Macchio. I mean.
I see him. He kind of looks like the kid too.
All right. So let me ask you a question. What about I don't. You know what? Never mind. Just pretend I didn't say anything. Go
All right,
ahead.
let's move to the next one. Eddie Murphy as the Falcon
would be hysterical.
I love Eddie Murphy. I don't really care for the Falcon. I'd rather see Eddie Murphy in a different role.
What about War Machine?
No, I'm okay with him as Falcon.
I'm okay, and usually I don't like this. I don't like the changing of characters for races. I just think that's a stupid ploy to get people to watch movies. Like, oh, we made this character white, or we made this character black. But Eddie Murphy, I'm such a big fan of. I think he's such a talented actor. I'd like to see him put in more of a prominent role. So an actor, that's a character that's had their own movie. I don't know exactly who I would put him as, but I think he's very versatile. It could even be an Ant-Man. Eddie Murphy would be an awesome Ant-Man. He's, he's got
that'd be a cool
he's quick-witted. I think he'd be great. Or even Star-Lord.
Eddie Murphy
would be a great Star-Lord. And it's not like Star-Lord is this revered character. Like, he's not like a Batman if they changed his race. I mean, nobody knew who Star-Lord was before Guardians of the Galaxy, the movie. And if you did, you're probably lying. Scarlet Witch, played by Alicia Silverstone. She's a terrible actress, and we've seen her do, superhero movie before with Batman and Robin, and, that's just awful. So, yeah. I mean, that's just bad casting.
How about the easiest one? Tom Cruise as Iron Man.
That's a thing that
they actually had him as Iron Man before Robert Downey Jr.
I know they were, trying to make an Iron Man Tom Cruise movie for quite some time. I think he'd do great as that. I think he'd be a good Cyclops as well. But Iron Man, Tom Cruise go hand in hand. Spider-Man, Leonardo DiCaprio. I think that's great.
Young Leo.
Yeah, so we're talking like 97 Leo, Titanic, Romeo and Juliet.
I like it.
I think that's good. If I was
be cool.
If I was to do 80s, that would be Michael J. Fox, who would be a perfect Spider-Man.
Oh, that would be.
Let's move to just some of the bigger ones.
How about Black Panther, Denzel?
Yeah,
I mean that's perfect.
Great. That's incredible.
I can't really think
if the glove fits, man. Like,
we're gonna skip one real quick just to do War Machine. Cuba Gooding Jr. I like it.
That's perfect.
I like it.
He's a great actor.
He basically looks like Terrence Howard anyway.
And what's great is you get this reunion of Jerry Maguire with War Machine and Iron Man, Tom Cruise and Cuba Gooding Jr.
How about Vision? I don't like Ethan Hawke as Vision because I like Ethan Hawke as Hawkeye.
Yeah, I like that a little better.
I think that'd be really funny.
When I think of Vision,
Nicolas Cage.
You're just missing the yee.
Oh, Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage as Vision.
Cage's Vision would be a nightmare.
We gotta get the stone out of here.
That would be a nightmare.
Scarlet, I gotta go.
I don't know who I'd want to see Nicolas Cage as, but definitely not Vision.
The Collector.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's a good one. And let's just do a few of the bigger ones.
Oh, what about Goldblum as the collector? But whatever, he's already in.
Goldblum could be
anybody.
Anything.
Yeah,
I like this one. This is probably my favorite one. Rocket Raccoon as Joe Pesci.
Yes.
Yeah.
Colton, you said that one before.
That would be really funny.
That is just perfect.
Perfect.
Mantis. I love Winona Ryder. She's my biggest crush of all time.
How about Drax? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I think that's great. Arnold, we've seen him able to do.
I would love to have seen.
You know who we can make Captain America?
Who?
Hulk Hogan.
Oh God, help us all.
Or Sylvester Stallone as Captain America.
I'll keep him as Judge Dredd.
No.
Let's see.
No.
Come on, Tony, we gotta go.
I think Arnold would be great as Drax because Arnold can do the comedy really well. You've seen him in Kindergarten Cop, Twins. I like this one. This is probably the second best casting. David Duchovny as the Hulk.
Yes,
because he's got that dry wit. You've seen it in the X-Files, Evolution. I think he'd do a.
I'm really messing with Keanu Reeves as Doctor Strange. By the way.
I love Keanu Reeves. I don't know if he could do.
I think that'd be awesome.
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
I think of Doctor Strange so well spoken, and when you think of Reeves, whenever he had to do a thespian type of role, it never really worked out well.
Well, yeah. I mean, Doctor Strange, he's only well spoken just because he's a learned man. I
don't see that as Keanu Reeves. I love Keanu Reeves. He's one of my favorite human beings in the world.
It.
All right, what about Loki? Gary Oldman.
I think that's great. Gary Oldman's one of the best actors ever.
Also, I'm down with Nick Fury as Keith David.
Yes.
You mean the opposite way?
I'm Keith David. No, because it
Nick Fury's playing Keith David.
Yeah. How about Thanos?
Keith David isn't in movies. People play Keith David.
Ron Perlman.
I like Ron Perlman. Yeah, it's fine.
I like it. I can get down with that.
That's such a terrible picture of him. It really is.
All right, so in the meantime, any other ones that stand out?
Brendan Fraser as Star-Lord.
That's perfect.
Well, let me ask you a question. Ant-Man. They have Matthew Broderick here.
Which is fine.
What about Ben Stiller?
I like it.
Okay, I like that a lot.
As Ant-Man.
That'd be fun.
What about Jim Carrey? If we're talking big 90s stars.
Oh, Jim Carrey?
Who could Jim Carrey be?
He could be a Star-Lord.
He'd be a good
No, he'd be a good Star-Lord. He'd be over the top. Way over the top.
But that's the point.
But Star-Lord isn't that over the top.
Yes, he is.
No.
Jim Carrey can tone things down. As you see it in movies like Truman Show, he's not like a crazy guy. Well, he's crazy, but he's not like, hey, look at me, I'm Jim Carrey. He's
not like Ace
Jim
Ventura
Carrey as Rocket Raccoon.
Not angry enough.
We don't want to get rid of Joe Pesci, but that'd be kind of funny. Jim Carrey is Vision. I see everything. Start screaming, I see it all!
I think Jim Carrey as Ant-Man would be fine. Any other WHPC people cast though? Because we have Joe cast as Rocket Raccoon.
We got a minute and a half.
Colton, who's Colton going to be? Groot?
Yes.
No, Colton talks too much.
I do.
That's why I am Groot. He says the same thing over and over.
No, I do not.
I am Groot.
I think Justin.
Say Thor for you, and I'll punch you. Who am I going to be?
Let's see. Wait, you were going to say if I said Thor?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
We're all,
I would be Drax.
I'd probably be Loki.
No, you wouldn't be Loki. No way.
I could see you as like an Ant-Man.
You'd be Falcon.
I could
Falcon. I could see me as an Ant-Man.
I could see you as an Ant-Man.
Oh, that's good. Ant-Man, I can get down with that.
I could see you as a Star-Lord. I could see you as a Star-Lord.
I'm not suave enough.
Dominic Arbolino, host of the Squared Circle with us, is absolutely the Winter Soldier. Doesn't say much. He doesn't say much, and he just does. He just does.
He's
so does Cap.
America.
But Captain America is like
he's got the blonde
charismatic. He's like charismatic though.
You're saying Dom's not charismatic? Who's Eric Fischetti?
Eric Fischetti.
Rocket Raccoon.
Eric Fischetti should be Ant-Man. Eric Fischetti should be Ant-Man.
He does look like Rocket Raccoon.
He should be like
a raccoon.
No, Eric Star-Lord. No, Eric Star-Lord because he's stuck in time. He wants to be like in the 80s.
And who is our fearless? Who is Thanos? Obviously Sean, right?
Yes. Sean is our Thanos.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Who is Jim Green?
Jim Green is Doctor Strange. Or Nick Fury.
I'll say.
No, he's Nick Fury. Yeah. He's Nick Fury.
God.
Hands down. He has to be Nick Fury.
Stop! That's so mean.
Who's the... Oh, I didn't even...
Who's the...
And that's our show.